Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Robbie, and right now I'm rocking with my boy Jay Reckless with Reckless Podcast, Reckless Management, and Promotions. Man, he used to stand up.
Which means I also believe that there is power in prayer. Let's pray, y'all. And I believe that every last one of us possess that power from the good Lord. So I wrote this. Check it out. Nah, I mean, I keep my prayers in power as I devour you devils. I'm on a mission to heaven, so you flip on this level. And ain't no way you can shake it. Some skin fake it to make it. To keep it real, never break it. And I keep making this statement. Sometimes it's like it feel vacant. I tied a noose to hang Satan. This ain't no joke, I ain't playing. Picture perfect, I'm saying. I shock the world with these lyrics and take the form of the spirit. Then write these words so you hear it. There's only one that I'm fearing. I had a dream we was living a better place for our children, where we didn't need a million, where people's love just kept building. And I've been having these feelings. Now are you ready? Get willing. I take my guts and I spill them. I get my bucks and I twirl them. I gives a feeling. And now you drunk and just chilling, but you ain't jumping the ceiling while making money when dealing. This ain't funny or silly. I twist some trees in the Philly. I felt the breeze when I killed him. I felt the breeze when I killed him. I keep my prayer in power as I devour you devils. I'm on a mission to heaven, some niggas slip on this level. Man, God, I keep my prayer in power as I devour you devils. Now listen, I'm trying to do you. My mission is put them through you. Spit words and watch them move you. My nerves feel like they doing what is. This brother doing it gives another option. My kids need to see the doctor. Who cares? But mama, papa, they got. I try to stop them. They watch us and try to knock us and clock us until they pop us. And then they try to lock us. I cock it if need to be. Treasure is being free. This money ain't shit to me. I rap so spiritually. If they follow our lead, proceed to save the soul. Behold, who's in control? They shoot and let it go. Oh no! Now what to do? Some of these kids are so confused. Unity is what we need. I keep my prayer in power as I devour you devils. I'm on a mission to heaven. Some niggas flip on this level. I keep my prayer in power as I devour. He sees the light and it's good, but it's so dark that he hates it. Watch how we blaze it. It's complicated. Name it, he underrated, I bet. I ripped the frame about this rap game, and I ain't even broke a sweat. Put it down, move some units, now we making a step. I hear the Lord calling for my soul, so let's roll, let's go. Stay strong and carry on, cause you know we wrong sometimes, but we hate to admit it. I'm getting fed up with it, to be precise when they slice and dice. Draped in ice cause the kid flows nice. Said it once, said it twice, now we making a move. Watch these rap critics disapprove. Besides what to do, keep them spitting, I ain't tripping cause our times is written. Think, explain, and listen, keep the kids from slipping. Yeah, what I said. Think, explain, and listen, to keep the kids from slipping. I keep my prayer in power as I devour you devils. I'm on a mission to heaven, some niggas slip on this level. Telling you dog, I keep my prayer in power as I devour you devils. I keep my prayer in power as I devour you devils. I'm on a mission to heaven, some niggas slip on this level. I'm on a mission to heaven, y'all.
Man, hold up. Man, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This your boy, Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast, Reckless Talk Sports Podcast, Reckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. Man, we have another good one for y'all tonight, man. We have the legend himself in the building. We got Mr. Jones, man. We're going to be talking about some music, upcoming movie, you know what I mean? That's about his life, man. We're going to see what he's been up to since the last time he's been on the show, man. But before we do, big shout outs to our sponsors, man. Big shout outs to our sponsors. Otto's Root Beer, the greatest root beer on earth. Brewed in Huntsville, Texas by Brew Nation. Old school family recipe from the 1950s. Always support local. Then, of course, we got J-Rack Distribution at LLC, Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge, and the greatest burgers on earth, Smash Wagon. Just voted best burgers in Southeast Texas. So if you're in the Beaumont area, even if you're not, definitely go out there and give them a try. 2605 East Lucas, Beaumont, Texas. Also, man, y'all pull up this Saturday. It is going down. We have our second annual artist networking event. Man, hold up, man. We have K Reno, the legend, man, as a guest speaker and performer. Man, it's going to be super dope. Y'all see all the artists on there. Big shout out to Dion Garcia, CEO of A1 Music Empire, Chris Harden, Punkstar Radio, Don Tino, SLM, man, it's going to be super dope. Rapper K and all the artists involved in this. And we will have Delicious by Design catering. Man, hold up. Big shout out to my guy, Drew52, for tuning in. Also, we will be on Real Talk 100 Radio this Thursday to promote our networking event, Houston Energy, and a few other things we have going on. Insane that. Mr. Jones, what's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother? How you
man,
doing? How
what's
you been?
good, brother? Man, doing real good. Can't complain, man. Can't complain at all, man. Truly appreciate you, man. It's been a minute.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. You know, every time we get together and do something like that, we like to make it happen. So, you know, thank you.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. It's an honor, man, to have you back on here. Give everybody a little backstory. Man, I met Mr. Jones last summer, man. Excuse me, at Afro Man's birthday bash in Hollywood, California at the Whiskey A Go Go. Mr. Jones performed. I even made a comment earlier on the Rush Hour mix. I was telling everybody about the interview to tune in and how dope it is, man. You go from listening to artists to you know, being cool with them, and building relationships with them, having them on your show. So it's really dope, man. Like I said, you're one of the most humble people I've met in the industry, man, and you keep it 100, man, all day, every day, and showed us nothing but love from day one. So I truly appreciate that, my guy.
Man, you're more than welcome, man. Thanks again.
Yes, sir. Man, you have any shout outs you want to give before we get started?
You know, I just want to shout out my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers, Kenya, Latrell, and you know, you guys, of course, City Beat, and you know, Bagger, Dwayne. It's a lot, man. I'll be here for a long time. Sadiq, B Grant, and just the fans, man. Like, and also Fro, right? And the fans. More importantly, the fans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, big shout out to Houston City Beach. Big shout out to Liz for that interview with you, man. I'm super dope, man. And you know what's so dope about that? Because with Houston City Beat, we try to stick to like what's going on in Houston. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, Houston artists, whatever it is. So for Liz to reach out to you about to do that interview, man, that's super dope, man. So I'm real happy, man. The wife says hello, Mr. Jones.
Oh, tell her I said hey.
But yeah, that's super dope. I'm glad. Actually, how was that vibe with Liz in Houston City Beat, man? I definitely would. Let's talk about that for a minute.
You said how good was what it was like, what the vibe was.
How was that vibe doing that interview with you on Houston City Beat?
You know, shout out to Houston too. It was dope, man. Like, you know, I've been out there and I've done a show with Fro out there before. So, the interview was great. I feel like it was powerful, and I feel like it was something that I would love to come back and do again.
Hell yeah. I know we talked the other day, man. So we definitely gonna try to put something together ASAP, man. I don't see why we can't make it happen, but yeah, we've been talking, man. We got something coming to Houston, man, soon, man. Before the year's up, definitely got something big coming to Houston, man. For real, for real. Before we get started, man, tell like you've been on the show before, man. But for the people that's been sleeping for the past who knows how many years, man, tell everybody who you are, where you originally from, man.
Yeah, so I go by the name Mr. Jones. That's my artistry name, and I'm from Georgetown, Ohio, which is outside of Cincinnati. But I was born on the East Coast, and I grew up in Georgetown and Cincinnati, Ohio. So shout out to the Midwest, shout out to the city of Cincinnati, and all the folks back home in the town holding it down, and all throughout the region.
Hell yeah. She said it would be great to have you in Houston. Big facts. Big
Yeah,
facts.
for sure.
Man, let's talk about some of your music, man. For people that don't know, man, what's some of your hit songs that the people out here might recognize?
Well, I know the one you were just playing, the Prayer and Power record, is one of them powerful records that I always want to pump. Then we got the Addicted record, we got the Love Letter record. So I'm looking at because I've done me and you did the show like a little while ago, right? So we was running through these records as well. So yeah, shout out to y'all for playing the record as well, man. And I really appreciate that.
Hell yeah, man. You working on a movie, bro. I'm so happy for you, man. I'm proud of you, man. Let's touch on that a little bit. I know it's gonna be about your life. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna be real deep. Let's touch on that and how that come about.
I've been in some movies or some national film before. I've done some filming with my own video team and stuff like that. And I've done like Christian comedies before, in my earlier career and stuff like that. So I just love it. I love the creating part of it. So it came about because I had reached out to a an acting coach, and turns out that when we got on the phone and we talked, after she looked at all my information, what I had been doing, she was like, you know what, I would rather not even try to coach you acting at this point. I'd rather show you how to do it on your own. So she was like, you should really focus on writing your own scripts and writing your own stuff. And if you need my help for anything, reach out, and free of charge. So I thought that was pretty dope. And then I just started putting the ideal together and said, you know what, let me do something like this. And also it's going to bring a new side or another side of, me, as far as, my movement, right? And things of that nature.
Man, that's dope, man. I know a major part in this film you're gonna speak on and touch on a huge tragedy that happened in your life, man. Can we touch on that a little bit for the people that don't know?
Yeah, for sure.
And really, it's I would say it's more empowering than anything. You know what I mean? On top of it being a tragedy, an empowering moment.
Sure. So a lot of people don't know, and we're gonna drop it again on this on right here, because this is what it's about. Letting people know what to expect. So when I was younger, I got hit, not intentionally, by a baseball bat right in the front of my face here, right in my forehead, right? And my people thought it was kind of like out of there, you know what I mean? As far as when I came to it, that's what I was told from my family members. But it was like one of those scary moments, like, I'm young, I'm a kid, my face, my brain, my frontal lobe is not developed fully, and I get hit with a softball bat while running around as a kid when my mom and our family was out at the the park or whatnot, watching the game. And again, I want to add, there was no intentional thing done behind it. It was solely me just being a kid, man. And boom, I took that hit, and next thing you know, I'm up, I'm awoke, and I'm bandaged up, and now I'm here with y'all. On the podcast. So yeah.
Man, amen, bro. Amen. How would you say that incident change your life or like bring you in a different direction in life?
Well, I could go on and on about that, so I'm just gonna give you a couple. Like one, me being a creator, like wanting to write and wanting to get into the creative space more. I noticed the shift now that I'm older, right? I noticed back then the shift of after that incident. I noticed I wanted to get into more creative stuff. I wanted to figure out how to write rhymes and and do things like that.
Man, I like it, man. That's one thing, you super creative, man. That's one thing I can say, man, is super creative. Man, I have this networking event coming up, man. And I already know if you was out here, I already know you would be a guest speaker, no questions asked. Man, in saying that you've been in the industry for a long time, what if you were to speak at this networking event, what advice would you give to these artists trying to develop their career?
Um, well, it depends on who or how what we're doing when we're like, am I doing a panel, if so to speak. But let me just cut to the chase as far as answering your question. Um, there'd be a ton of advice that I would be able to, ton of jewels and gems that I could drop. So just one that sticks out right now, it would probably be to learn how this business works, because a lot of people who reach out to me or has reached out to me, artist wise and things of that nature, they're super talented, they're super dope, but they don't understand how the business works on a lot of different aspects. And again, it's forever changing. The business is always changing, so there's always stuff that I got to keep trying to learn as well. So that would be something that I would touch on right there.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm glad you said that, man. The business is constantly changing. Like, yo, just in the past 2 years, I've seen the business side of this industry flip so many times. It's fucking crazy. Like, it is wild, man. Man, let's get back to this movie, man. What inspired you to wanna make this movie? Is it gonna be a movie or more of a documentary of your life?
So it's going to be a film, a movie. So we're not, a
Okay.
documentary is different, and I know this is kind of what I was trying to clear up in the on past interviews, right? Just here recently. So it's not. It's going to be a movie straight up, and it's going to be a movie that we potentially turn into a series.
Man, that's dope. That's dope. And what would you say inspired you to wanna come with this movie and give your life story?
Well, I'm an actor too, right? And I love creating. And just being able to do music, movies, film, and having already been acting prior to this in some national stuff, some local stuff, um, it's just it's that right there, creating my own story. Another piece of advice I would give at the conference would be yourself, do your own thing, because that's nobody can do that better than you.
Yeah, I like it, man. I appreciate that, bro. That's dope. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, so outside of the movie, man, but let's actually no, we're gonna keep talking about this movie, man. Let's break down what does it take to put out a movie.
Well,
Because it's not on a big scale where you got Hollywood paying for it. You know what I mean? This is an independent movie you're doing on your own. So what hard work does it take? Even extra more hard work than compared to be having a backing by Hollywood or Paramount or some big name.
Well, I'm in this is my first one. So right now I'm experiencing the beginning stages just because we finalized the script. That's why I never went public with anything as far as the movie until the actual script was finalized and we were set up to, put this out to the world so we can initiate if people want to be a part of it and get, you know, help fund the movie and also be part of the movie, right? So there's those type of things. But right now I'm starting to see that it could be time consuming, it could be tough, right? Which is why I shout out Lake Davis and them, because with them, these cats are pretty solid, right? And they are, the way that they move is very fast and with intent and on a positive fashion. So they believe like I believe in this script. So, you know, doing that and having that type of uh, you know, partnership, so to speak, it makes it a little bit easier from what I'm seeing now. But it can be very time consuming, and it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing that goes into to this versus the music. You know, you write a song and you go to the studio, and then you can sign up for DistroKid and distribute it across the country, and then you can find your audience and your niche and, you know, go and perform. Versus a movie, it's like, no, it's phases. I mean, you know, that are a little bit more intricate than what now that I'm learning this specific portion of it. You know what I mean? So while I was on stage during my acting, I didn't realize all of these moving parts go behind the film. Now that I'm doing it on my own, on the independent level right now, I'm just gonna put that out there in the universe right now, because you never know what can happen. Um, it's a lot of moving parts, but you still have to have relationships, not just relationships, healthy relationships.
Amen to that, man. You know what? As you're talking, man, you're very inspiring, bro. And I'm gonna reach out to. I know this is an indie film, you know what I mean, and I'm sure you guys are still looking for backing and financials, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna reach out to Mr. Kelly, man. That's he's the reason why we're sitting here. Like seriously,
Nice.
if it wasn't for him telling me over 2 years ago, Jay, you need to start a talk show or a podcast to interview people, you know what I mean? Like this, we wouldn't be here, you know what I mean? So he's big in the Hollywood world. He also he has his name on a lot of big movies that we all watch multiple times. He's doing a lot of indie film now. So I'm gonna definitely reach out to him after this. I'm not saying he's gonna be able to financially help, but he might just be able to sit you down and you know give you some advice on, you know what I mean? The dude's really good dude, Mr. Kelly, man. So
No,
I'm
it's
here for you,
all
my
good.
guy.
Shout out, Mr.
For real.
Kelly. Yeah.
And
But
what's it, indie man? Go ahead.
no, I was just going to say is that, you know, some things don't require money if you have a correct relationship.
Yeah.
So, you know, the way we've designed it to the regular person on the street who works a regular job or don't even have a job, might be on unemployment, can put in $50 and be part of this film if they're an actor or an actress. So there's different tiers, there's different plans, you know, that people can get involved with. I've sent you the link, but I just want to say that too. And also, just so the viewers do know, you can go to NathanJonesProject.com and read all about this.
I'm about to put the link right now on the screen.
All right, cool. I appreciate that. This film is gonna be distributed on this network. And if you go to the chat, the network, Endless Image Network, is where it's going to be distributed at. However, it's going to be on all platforms at this time, with the exception of Netflix, because they're kind of like Netflix, really, is what they are. They're really Netflix, in a sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that, you know, they're a major
all right, there
platform.
we go. So we had the and then you had Endless Image Networks, and then also the NathanJonesProject.com. You guys go check it out. It's on the screen right there. We are live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. So if y'all tuned in on YouTube Music, it is NathanJonesProject.com. NathanJonesProject.com. Or also you check out the Endless, what is it? I'm sorry. Endless Image Network. Endless Image Network.
And always stay plugged into my
Yeah.
social medias as well, because we're going to be dropping stuff there as well. So, don't think that you can't get the information. Sometimes you might just got to go to different locations to get it. So appreciate you for dropping that on the screen, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, man. But with you, man, I'm sure with you being an artist, with you just being a creative person in general, I'm sure jumping over from music to movies, and cause like we spoke on before, this is your first movie you're making about your life, but you've been in other films, So how difficult is it to make that jump from music to films? Like I said, I think with you, it probably was easier with you being a creative person already. But what advice would you give to other people that might want to take that jump?
Just take it seriously. Like, you can't let nobody deter you. You can't let your wife deter you, your husband deter you. You can't let your boyfriend or girlfriend deter you, your family. You can't let, really, you got to be so basically selfish to the point to where you're going to continue to make the time to make it happen, and you're going to go out here and you're going to be at these shows. You're going to go do the networking events. Like I've done a ton of those as well. And like you were talking about earlier, but you really got to be, I would say, just be focused and just make sure that you don't let nobody knock you off of your path. Or even if you do get knocked off your path, don't stop, jump back up and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Because it ain't as easy as people make it seem when you see the on the big screen, or you see it, you get an opportunity to be in a national film on a national network. Those things didn't come by me giving up. That none of that happened. Those things came from me, grinding it out. Like, you met me in person, you know what I'm saying, at a show. So as you seen, I had to stop the show and tell them, nah, rewind it back. And I had to tell the crowd, like, no, this song is about something. I need y'all to listen. And you see how the momentum changed, right? So it's like that.
Yeah.
You
It went from it was already a dope vibe.
Yeah.
It was already a dope vibe. And then, like, once you actually, like, hold on, guys, I need y'all to actually pay attention. Like, it went from like a dope vibe to like oh shit, this is a real ad. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So, but I mean, that's the thing, man. I'll give that advice, for all the actors and actresses. Make sure your relationships, are solid, and you're dealing with some great people. And I would also say, you need to get with a good man or a good woman, if you're an actress or an actor, to help support your dream, if that's the case as well. Because when you go home, it's a different conversation. So that's what I dig about you and your wife's situation, man. With y'all such a team, and I love that. I love to see that. You know what I mean? Me and my woman, we a team too, right? But I just don't want people to think that just because I say don't let your spouse tell you no, or not support you. In other words, I'm saying get with somebody who's a like-minded person like you and have the same type of ambitions and dreams, and who's willing to support you and back you and love you like that. So that's a big thing. Then you can start working on other things outside the crib. But if it ain't right at home, you're going to have issues. And the entertainment business, as you see, takes you all around the world. If you want to go, you got to be strong to do that.
Facts. And that's a whole other lifestyle, man. Travel on that road, man. Which we'll touch on that a little bit later. But you also made a statement, man. You made a statement that's so true, man. Sometimes you got to be selfish. If this is what you really want, you got to be selfish. And if you have a significant other, you got to make sure they actually down for you and really want this as bad as you. Because I know personally, man, since me being in the industry, I work with artists that are super fucking talented, that's super unique. Because we all know these days it's not just going to be talent that's going to make your name out there. You got to be unique. You got to be different. And I work with artists like that. And I'm going to be real, man. It's like damn, your wife don't want this for you, or your husband don't want it for you. It's like they're truly holding them back. You know what I mean? And it's sad because these people could be the next big thing, and their significant others, you can tell, really don't give a damn. It's saying that, man. We're gonna run one of your tracks. Let's do Addicted.
Okay.
We're gonna run Addicted, and we'll be back.
Jones, you entertainment? Yo, I need my fix right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. I'm so addicted to it. I make hot music for all of y'all who listen to it. It don't matter whichever label who distribute it. I'm just swimming through the bullshit but seeing through it. I'm addicted to this music, so I stay influenced. It's like it's canned to me, drop a hit and keep it moving. Where my money at? Not really, who you think you fooling? Baby boy, don't you take it that I'm fitting to lose it. Like dog food to an addict, nope, can't refuse it. I let it speak for itself and I ain't gotta prove it. I just spent a few G's after interviewing. I paint the picture for you, homie. Peep how I do it. A few strippers try and kick it. I'm so addicted. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm so addicted to it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. I'm so addicted to it. With my pad, my pen, you know I fiend for it. The bass line is nice, but I need some strings on it. I'll be shaking and shivering, depending on it. So what you know about them cold chills in the morning? What you know about that withdrawal syndrome, homie? And every time you speak of music, I just run and use it. I need my fix, yeah, my fix on a daily basis. Plus I relapsed on the track, cause I couldn't take it. I check myself in the rehab for motivation. God help me, will you please? Cause you know I hate it. I even tried to move away in a new location. What's the difference? Am I tripping? I'm so addicted. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. See, I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, addicted to it. I've been up for 3 days trying to deal with it. I couldn't sleep last night cause I had a vision. More money, big spending, yeah, this type of living. The treble, the bass is still the same symptoms. The hustle, the flow, the shows, and I'm with it. The grind, the shine, the money I'm spending. The jewels, the clothes, the cars, and the women. To superstardom, baby, you know I'm ballin'. I tweak the ball, you stressing from all these problems. If I can solve them, music just keeps them calling. I paint the picture for you, homie. Peep how I do it. A few strippers try and kick it. I'm so addicted. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. I'm so addicted to it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, I gotta use it. I'm addicted to this music, so I gotta use it. I'm so addicted to it.
Man, so addicted. Man, let's talk about the creative process on that one, man. I love how you can go from like R&B to gospel to, man, like you just touch so many genres, man, and you kill every single one.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Thank y'all for spinning that record as well. You know, I really do appreciate you guys playing my songs out there in Houston. Shout out to Houston. Shout out to Jay Reckless and all his team. You know, so I just want to get that off my chest real quick. All right, nothing but mad respect, man. The creative process is somewhat, for me, man. It just what it might be a post I see on Facebook. It might be something that my family members are going through or has went through. It may be something I went through. It may be something my friends have went through, or it may be just some stuff I seen on TV, or I might dream about it and then wake up and then start writing. That happens a lot. That's really with a lot of these songs, bits and pieces of them. That's what has been happening. Um, so yeah, the creative process would be. I was rehearsing last night. It'll go from me rehearsing and playing the same beat over and over and over and over until I get it right, and then go record it and let the engineers mix and master and do their job, and then go from that process. But I try to have I don't like a lot of distractions, and especially in the studio. Yeah, I'm here for work.
Mm-hmm.
You see, when we was doing the show, right? You didn't even see me, but maybe one or two times.
Yo, real shit. I'm like, where's Mr. Jones? He's next.
Yeah, I was in. I'm doing making my rounds and stuff like that. Yeah, but I'm in there rehearsing and getting my breath work right and stuff like that. Like, because it's that serious. It's about business to me at that point.
Yeah, man, and I like you said that, man. I'm gonna touch on 2 points because it's 2 points you touched on. I want to reply to. So you just said, man, wait, like when you was at the show, man, you know where to be found, and man, that's what I preach to these artists, man. Like your performance doesn't start the minute you step on stage. Your performance starts the minute you walk in that building. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do to prepare for you to get on stage. And that's so true. That's so true about you, man. That's definitely so true about you. And then another thing, you're one of those artists that I've worked with and became friends with, man. And a lot of artists get, what's the word I'm looking for? Get a bad rap sometimes on not being friendly in public or at these shows. And a lot of people don't realize it's like, not that you guys aren't being friendly. Like you said, you got to get your mind right, get ready to perform. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, you don't get off that vibe at all. I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like you're one of those artists, man. Once the show's over, man, and you get to see who you are as a person. You know what I mean? Fro, Flip, you know what I mean? There's been number of artists, big name artists I've worked with, bro, that you guys are truly down to earth and are the perfect definition of we're just normal people. You know what I mean? Like y'all don't look down at people. Like from the minute I met you, you know what I mean? You showed us nothing but love, not just me, but my wife, my whole team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's dope, man. And I wish we had more unity like that in this industry. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whether it's big list names or underground names, I really wish we had more unity like that.
Yeah, I mean,
big shout outs to Family Springs Water. My bad. I gotta give them a shout out real quick. Big shout outs to Family Spring Water, man. They've been sending me water every month, man. So big shout out to Family Spring Water on Free Money, Sap out Louisiana, man. Y'all got some amazing water. I need another case too. I'm almost out. All right, go ahead.
You just threw me for a loop right there because I was going to say something, to piggyback off of what you was talking about. But let me say it like this: there's much love and positivity that came from y'all, man. And even my woman was just super blown away with it, and she was like so happy, and realized like these are great people. This is a great group of people that you network with and you deal with on the business side of things. And when you hear that, you kind of got to take that advice, right? You got to, when people tell you you know, that's something, a great vibe. You should listen to it instead of trying to act like it's not. You know, at least second guess it or at least give it a try, basically. So I got nothing but respect for y'all over there, and you know, and again, shout out to y'all and your whole team, man, for putting this thing together and bringing me on the show, playing the records, and you know, making Houston a lot more aware. You know, if they're not aware who I am, because like you said, we working on the
Man,
show and we working on some things. So it'd be great to come out there and perform, man. It'd be great to come out there, perform, speak, you know, and do whatever it is that we do.
man, we definitely gonna make that happen this year for sure. Definitely is. Um, Music, man. What can we expect from you? I know you're concentrating on a movie right now, but can we expect any new releases this year?
Yeah, you can definitely expect some new releases this year. Absolutely. And not only are you going to be able to expect some new releases, you're going to be able to expect more releases after that. You know what I mean? Because the music's here. It's just a matter of the release. It's the videos are shot. It's just a matter of when the release. You know, I didn't want to put nothing out during
Yeah,
the whole circumstance of, you know, what's going on with, you know, Kendrick and Drake and all of that, because it's not a competition thing to me. It's a thing of saying, hey, I know when to be smart about marketing and promoting my material versus just throwing it out there. See, back in the day, I would just throw it out there, like just throw it out there, you know. And my
yeah,
publicist sat me down one day and was like, you know, I know I'm your publicist, but I'm going to speak to you as your friend. You gotta stop putting music out when things are going on. You gotta pay attention to these things that's going on in the world. And you know, me, I'm thinking just like a regular artist. So after that happened, I said, look, I gotta be more strategic. You know, I see what Kanye doing with the swastika shirts. You know, but that stuff is happening in Cincinnati right now. You know what I mean? And it's just, it makes no sense to have so much negativity. So I got to bring a little bit of positivity or a lot.
yeah, yeah. Man, I'm glad you mentioned that, man, because you're definitely on a different scale as far as the artists I interview. So I mainly interview underground artists. You know what I mean? So you're on that scale, like you said, when they had that beef. You know what I mean? You had to be like, hold up. Let me not throw this music out here that I got. Let me not put it out yet, man. Can you explain to some people what at the caliber you are at your career, man? How would that have hurted your music being put out there at the time of their beef?
Well, let's just say this. I didn't see nobody put nothing out. If that tells the audience anything. Any of your main artistry, nobody put nothing out. So, you know, when you're dealing with a machine that is as high and as big as it can go, right? And shout out to both of them brothers, man. I don't have nothing bad to say about neither one of them brothers. I've been in articles and Nickelodeon articles and stuff with Drake and Kendrick, you know, on the publicity side. I've never met them brothers, but I will say that when you're dealing with a big machine like that, the trillions of dollars and, you know, their marketing promotion emphasis is on this situation, it would have affected any artist, not just Mr. Jones, because the way that it's set up, basically, the way it's set up, you can tell where the money's going, right? So
Mhm.
I would, I'm just a little bit more smarter than what I used to be, and that's based off of me being in the business and getting this, you know, this experience and doing it. It could have hurt, it could have helped. I'm not sure because I didn't put anything out. But on a strategic move, like I go back to what my publicist said, you got to just pay attention to what's going on because your marketing and promotion might get drowned it out. You know what I'm saying? You shouting out the water company. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing to have the water that you're promoting, but if you go to a bigger platform or a bigger network, so to speak, right? I think this platform is one of the biggest, but do we get the credit for being the biggest? No. Do they put the money behind us all the time? No. But it's kind of like, would you market a record or your podcast in the midst of spending marketing dollars, right? Because it costs money. Let's be honest. I don't want people to get confused. When your competition is natural spring water and everybody trying to be healthy and drink the right water. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it can help or it can hurt. I mean, you don't know unless you do it. But I would say the smartest thing for me would be to, we're in preparation mode to release. We're not sitting here. What we got released, what we're going to be releasing. We're not sitting here. Those songs and those videos are done. We got new stuff coming now. All that's done, right? So it could hurt you knowing that the funding is not as high as the big machines. That's number one with the marketing promotion. But it can help you if you're in cahoots with those people at the same time, and you're not like day 26 guy, right? I don't know the cat, but it's like if you're putting out a record and you know the people and you have songs with the people, then it could help you. It could help you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it definitely does, and I'm glad you said that too. And the reason why I asked that question because I wanted these underground artists to see it from a bigger view, and now I'm about to break it down even more. So right now we have Lefty Gunplay and man, what's his name? Oh man, I forget his name, man. Another Houston artist. They're going at it big, and they're both big artists, right? So that's basically why I asked that question, because even at a smaller level of beef, of hip hop beef, you still gotta do it the right way. You know what I mean? You still gotta you write everything out and strategically put everything the right way and promote it the right way and market it the right way. So I'm glad you said that, man. With these names, even at the smaller level, because they're still big names locally, you still got to make sure how you do it. So one of my artists did, Menace Mike, I just signed him. Man, I forget the other artist name that's beefing with Lefty Gunplay out here. But so what my artist did, knowing their beef has a lot of traction between Cali and Texas right now, he has a track with this other artist. You know what I mean? So what does he do? He makes sure he throws that face on that YouTube channel. You know what I mean? It's kind of like clickbait, but it's smart marketing. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm glad you definitely explained that, you know what I mean, at a higher level for us, for sure. Definitely. Hell yeah.
You ain't gonna never hear, like, I can't say never, but I'll say this. I typically don't do the beef stuff. That's just me. I know people do it to make money and things like that, because I just know on that type of frequency, things could get bad. And it may not get bad physically all the time, but on a spiritual level and on the youth level, it just perpetuates a situation that ain't good. And it's not good for nobody's community, especially ours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to keep it 100,000 with you right there.
I definitely agree, man. Especially nowadays, beef ain't what it used to be. You know what I mean? Back in our days, man, you had that beef and it stayed lyrical. You know what I mean? Nowadays, it's getting personal. People want to unalive people. This, that. It's no longer the same. And then, like you said, especially for the culture, man, for our culture, it's like, man, where's the love for the music at? You know what I mean? Because nowadays, like I said, it's no longer lyrical beef. People want to take it personal. Another thing I want to touch on, man. Let's talk about, man. People get. Let's keep it real. A lot of artists are from the hoods, from the slums, man, and that's why they get into the music industry to get out of the hood. You know what I mean? But it's like I've noticed with this younger generation, the ones that have made it, man, they're still in the hood beefing. They're still carrying the pumes and the, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't understand what it is with this younger generation. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I can speak to it just from what my personal perception is, and it's what I tell my woman all the time. Like when you don't have nowhere to turn, everywhere you turn, every movie you watch, everything you hear on the radio, everything you see on social media, and then you go home and see it, and then you still stuck in these conditions. It's it's hard not to be on that type of stuff, man, because it's like it's programmed you to the point that where now you just automatically doing it and don't even realize you're doing it. So that's just my personal opinion. I think if we change the frequency level that we on, which is in our culture, which is a negative one, it's starting to change a little bit, but it's still going to be. I feel like they're still going to, because they make too much money, and I'm not saying they as the people that I know. I'm talking about the corporations. And I heard Crazy Bone, I think it was, say that the pipeline to prison through the music industry was crazy. And it's kind of like the same way when you get into the schools and you go to different communities. Different school setup is different than other communities. I know that personally because where I went to school, right? um it's about, to me, it's about just changing education and getting knowledge, because most of us, really, the reason why we even where we at is because we don't have the proper knowledge. You give somebody, look at all the knowledge that you've gained in this business so far. Remember when you didn't have all the knowledge that you have now, and you just keep excelling? It's because you got the knowledge now. You learned some stuff. So I think that's part of it, and I think that starts off very young. But overall in all, it makes no sense for two grown men to be beefing over a little bit of nothing. To me, it
I
doesn't.
agree.
To me, it doesn't. But I'm only one individual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, man. Before we close out, man, a few more questions. We talked about the movie, man. What are we gonna name this movie?
So the movie is called The Nathan Jones Project. The story of Nathan
Oh,
Jones.
that's gonna be the okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
man. This gonna be dope, man. I'm so proud of you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We're playing with the ideal of potentially changing it maybe later or whatnot. But see, this is part of the going behind the scenes of what it takes to develop a movie, and and do this, without the major corporations, putting quadrillion dollars behind it. Um, and that's what it is, man. And I do want to go back and say this. I heard KRS-One say, don't get mad at me when I'm at the show and I can't shake your hand because I'm at work. I'm busy. Remember, I'm going back to the conversation we had earlier. I'm busy. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal because I'm not right there when you need me to be there, because I'm working the crowd. I'm going through my motions to get ready for this stage or this entertainment phase to make sure y'all get a great show. So don't get mad if I take it disrespectfully or anything if I'm not shaking hands every time, and and all that type of stuff. So just a quote from KRS-One, and hey, the teacher of knowledge, man. Shout out G Fresh, by the way, Cincinnati's own.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, before we let you go, man, one more question, man. What advice would you give to the next generation pursuing their goals and dreams, whether it's music, movies, or whatever they're pursuing?
I get this question a lot. I love this question, and my answer is never going to change. You still have to invest in yourself, and you still have to create your own. It's so much easier for artists when they create their own. If you keep doing the same thing over and over that everybody else is doing, when that phases out, you're going to have to try to bite something else. Be yourself, invest in yourself, create your own. Don't, if you fall, get up, dust yourself off, keep going forward, and don't let nobody tell you that this is not what you're supposed to be doing. If you got a passion for it, God gave you the talent for it, and even if you don't have the talent for it, you have a passion for it, develop the talent. So that's what I would say right there.
Man, I love it, man. I love it, man. Man, in saying that, man, I truly appreciate you, my guy, for real, man. Always keeping it 100, man, being a real one. It's an honor having you back on the show. You already know anytime you want on here, man, you're always more than welcome. Definitely have you out here in Houston performing. You and Fro out here in Houston performing before the year is up. In saying that, this your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast, Reckless Talk Sports Podcast, Reckless Talk Management and Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. Man, this is episode 157 or 58, one of them, I don't remember. But we have been kicking it with the legend himself, Mr. Jones, man. Y'all definitely go check out the music. Man, go check out NathanJonesProject.com. Man, he's doing amazing things, man. Big ups to you. The movie coming out, man. If you need anything from me, man, just let me know. Man, big shout out to our sponsors, Otto's Root Beer, the greatest root beer on earth, brewed in Huntsville, Texas by Brew Nation. Old school family recipe from the 1950s. Always support local. Then, of course, we have J-Rec Distribution and LLC, Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge, and the greatest burgers on earth, Smash Wagon. Just voted best burgers in Southeast Texas. So definitely go check them out if you're in the Beaumont area. If round trip drive just to check them out. They're located at 2605 East Lucas. Once again, it's your boy Reckless Talk. We've been live on YouTube Music, and Facebook. Truly appreciate every single one of y'all. H-Town, we are out of here. Stay warm.
Hi, how are you? Why are you guys laughing? Why are you laughing? I'm just trying to figure this out. Why are you laughing? Hey, look, man, what's good? It's your boy Brian Angel, right here, right now. We're on the Reckless Podcast right now. Reckless Management, is that what it is? Yeah, that's why is it reckless though? Because like I would not want recklessness involved in what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, listen, anyway, you tuning in, you locked in, you listening, you watching the Reckless Podcast, Reckless Management, right here, right now. H-Town stand up. You already know what it is. We are